quizzes and you know exactly who they should be and where they are and why and what city their finger should look like? Our number 4 in the countdown, actually number 4 and 4.5, quizzes and bad punctuation and grammar, presented to you by Adele Dazeem.
No, it's Meghan O'Malley.
That's what I just said.
Whatever.
You know, it's so awkward. We've been practicing this all week. And you would have thought when it came to the big day, they would have gotten my name right. It's Hollywood, right? So let's get right down to it, guys. The thing that used to annoy me the most on Facebook would be like, photos of babies, and everybody, oh no, I turned it off. Did I turn it off? I'm really technologically advanced. It says on. Anyway, so, it used to be babies and like people who were getting married. And it was like, and some people were like, man, why are you getting all upset? It's like you're cynical, like you're living in New York for too long. It's like, well, I was born here, so this is how I am. And then I got over it because it was more of my friends. It wasn't like people that I went to high school with. It was more of my friends getting married and having babies. And I was like, oh, actually, those are the babies I want to see because I like those people and I don't like those people. So I actually don't care about your offspring. I don't care about you, so why do I care about your offspring? So a few weeks ago, it was like one of the girls I went to high school with. She, who I was friends with. I also was in her wedding. You're not in the audience, are you? Kate? No? Okay, cool. She told me it was a disappointment as a friend, so that's neither here nor there. That's just for the fun of the story. So she put up a photo of her kid with her glasses on. She's like, well, look who likes to wear mommy's glasses. And so then another one of my friends puts up a photo of her kid. She's like, well, look who else likes to wear mommy's glasses. So I was like, I want to play along. I really want to play along. So I grabbed my cat, and I put my glasses on her, and I took a photo, and I was like, look who else likes to wear mommy's glasses. And I was waiting for people to defriend me. I got a few likes. I'll take 3 likes, and I'll be like, you know what, I'm going to walk away from this, and I'll see you guys at the 15-year reunion. But the new thing that is pissing me off so much about Facebook, keep in mind, member since 2006, punctuation and grammar. Oh my God, it drives me so crazy that it makes me feel like I'm a 70-year-old woman with a gin gimlet in my hand. I'm sitting on my lawn, I'm waiting for a kid to get on there so I can yell at him and say, get the fuck off my lawn, goddamn kid. But when it comes down to punctuation and grammar, guys, it's important. Commas are our friends. They really are our friends. It breaks up a sentence and it makes sense. And if you don't know how to use the word there, and there, I don't know what to tell you. You lost all credibility in my world. It's like I'm reading your thing, and I'm like, hold on, you're shortening too many things. I get it. You're on the wrong site. You should be on Twitter. That's 140 categories, and you can get away with that, and I'm not going to be mad. If I have to hit continued reading, you should be on Tumblr. That's called a blog. If I don't have to hit anything, well then you know what, get your shit straight. It's called spell check. And most phones nowadays, I think we all have smartphones. Some people still have the drug dealer phone, and that's okay. Those, you're on your own. You gotta learn how to spell. But there's gonna be, if you're colorblind, you still can see that there's a line that shows up. So you hit backspace once or twice. If you don't want to do that, you're just now plain lazy, and now I don't want to read what you wrote because you don't have enough respect for me to put up there everything correctly, so why am I going to have enough respect to hit like? I'm not going to do it. Sometimes I do hit it, and it makes me so mad that I hit it. It's like, oh, that's a funny statement. You know what? He made a really good point. Except he's an asshole, and he didn't spell everything out. And now it's falling over to text messaging. Text messaging. You know, it's like some of my friends will really take the time and effort to make sure they use big words that are spelled correctly. There's punctuation in there, and I'm feeling really good about it until I get to the very end. And it says, how about you? But you is spelled just with the letter U. And it's like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You couldn't put 2 more letters in there. You spelled out a 10-letter word, but you can't spell out you. Which brings me up to my next prank in life. Next time somebody leaves their phone around, this can go for all of you. I'm going to do it to all your phones if you leave it around and you don't have the passcode on it. I'm going to pick it up, I'm going to go to settings, go to autocorrect. Every time you write the letter U, just the letter U, then hit space, it's actually going to bring up the actual word you. This is just my way of giving back to society. This isn't a bad prank. This is actually a good prank. You know, people are actually going to understand what is happening to the world. It's just, it frustrates me so much because these kids, they have, and again, now I became 70 because I'm using, now I'm 29, guys, I'm 29, and I'm using the phrase, these kids. They have their own language, which I can dabble in it. I don't really understand completely what they're talking about, but I'm a little cool, guys. I'm like, cool mom, I'm a little bit there. But I don't know. I know how to use proper English and to read and write like an adult. So one day, I'm not somebody that foresees the future, but everything's gonna go down, and then we're gonna be like in our 60s at that point. If you're around my age, if you're not, then you might not be 60 because I don't know how to do the math with everybody here. Yeah, then we're gonna be back on top because all of a sudden they're gonna be like, we don't know how to read and write. And it's like, exactly, because Facebook messed you guys all up. Thank you very much, guys.